why a lot of people call me Spam. So here's my story. So in 1994, in the state of Chiapas in southern Mexico, a lot of indigenous farmers that were poor as dirt called themselves Zapatistas. They put on ski masks. They took over a bunch of land they needed to survive. I was one of a lot of people in the late 90s who went and volunteered to kind of stay where their families were and be a witness in case their families got attacked. What part of that do you need to remember? You need to remember there are people in ski masks in a state in southern Mexico fighting their government. That's the part you need to remember. So that's happening in the rural villages, right? And the towns are full of tourists and hippies, right? And one of these hippies is a British hippie that's a friend of a friend, and her name is Dottie. And one day she came up to me, I was in town, she said, "Spam, what are you doing after this?" And I said, some of us are going to Mexico City and hitchhiking north. Why? "Oh, great, because I'm coming with you." "Oh, okay, yeah, if that works out, sure, whatever, okay, so yeah." And then I got on a bus and went to Mexico City. She found me in Mexico City. She goes, "Spam, it's great, I found you, coming with you." Right? She found me at a party. I was like, okay, so she came with. I didn't want to leave her alone in Mexico, she'd get killed. We're on the subway coming home. She goes, "Spam, you know where I could find some pot?" And I said, "I don't know, ask around, probably folks you're staying with, we get them. But listen, we're going to be hitchhiking north through Mexico. We are going to get stopped by the police and searched several times. If you're going to get some pot, fine. Don't have it with you." "Oh no, of course not." So a bunch of us, we hitchhiked to Guadalajara. We get a cheap motel room. I'm gone 5 minutes. I come back. She's smoking pot with everybody. My friend Heather goes, "Dottie, listen, we're about to hitchhike north through Mexico. Thank you for this pot. Don't have that with you." She goes, "Oh no, of course not." We start hitchhiking north to Los Mochis to get the Copper Canyon train. We get a ride from Mexican truckers. Mexican truckers are the best people in the world. They'll give 5 of you a ride. They'll buy you food. They're great. We're in a truck. We get to a federal drug checkpoint. There are men with large machine guns. We are at the checkpoint for a long time. A long, long time. They're checking every inch of the truck. They come up to the truck cabin where 4 of us are there with a screw gun so they can unscrew the panels. They say, "Would you please step out of the truck?" We say, "Sure." Except for Dottie. Dottie doesn't want to put her shoes on. She is standing on the running board. We go, "Dottie!" The nice men with the big machine guns asked us to step out of the truck. She says, "Oh, my feet!" One of the guys goes, you, come here." Naturally, she's been in Mexico about 9-10 months, doesn't speak a word of Spanish. I go with her. Go. "Open your bag." She opens her bag. What comes out of her bag? A big bag of pot. Great. They start going through our backpacks. They're finding out my political literature. I think, great, I'm going to prison. This goes on for a minute. She tries offering them like a bribe of like $2. They say they look at her kind of like, you know, it goes on and on. I think I'm going to prison. I'm making plans. I'm going to be in prison. What am I going to do in prison? All of a sudden they go, "Vámonos, vámonos, let's go." We go, we get in. We're gone. They let us go. When they said "vámonos," it means let's go. That meant we're out of trouble. I thought the truck driver was going to be pissed, but he took it really well. A week later, right, we go do a bunch of things. Dottie and I are the last people left of the original group. We're on a bus to the border, to El Paso. We're about a half order from that. We get woken up at 3 a.m. by another guy with a big machine gun, takes us off the bus. Now there's a scene in the film Salvador where James Woods gets taken off the bus and almost killed, and it looks like the shed we get taken into. And they're getting ready to search us, and they're like, "Where did you meet each other?" I go, "We met each other in Chiapas in southern Mexico." It's like, "You were with the guys in ski masks. What did the guys in ski masks say to you?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm just a tourist. So what? They go, the guy with the machine guns talking to each other. They go, "Okay, vámonos, let's go." I couldn't help it. It's cold outside. The guy with the big machine gun picks up a ski mask, puts it on because it's cold outside. I stop everybody and say, "Look, it's the guys with the ski masks." Ask them what's going on. They say, "Get on the bus." And that's it. Vámonos.